Hi all, Hal here with more Space Engineers, and as you can see, we have made a bit of progress on the ship. And it is really late on Christmas night, so happy day after Christmas. So I'll get you caught up on what we've been doing. I'll get you a walkthrough of the ship so you can see where we are, and we'll go over some plans. But first, we have to get started, so let's go. So happy Wednesday, everybody. And like I said, it is middle of the night for me Tuesday night. So I think we're about midnight my time. Oh, but I wanted to get some stuff done. Wanted to show you what we've been working on here. So as you can see, we have a lot more filled in than what we did last time we were together. Now, we've gone ahead, we've gotten the thrusters in. We have put in some jump drives, which we're currently building the parts for. And we have this mirrored on both sides. So now not only do we have 6 reactors back here, we have 6 jump drives. We're going to find out if that actually works. So now I did end up making a little bit of a change on the 2 wing sections, and I'm thinking I might change some more of it up because I'm not quite happy with the way that this is working out. I'm not sure yet. But what we did is with the main propulsion systems, we went ahead and split them so that they're actually a space in the middle, which allowed me to even this portion out a little bit. And just to show you basically where we are with it on this side, as you can see here, it doesn't line up quite where I want it to. So what I ended up doing was moving those thrusters around just a little bit. Alright, so you should be center line there, which means yes, you do need to come out as well. You don't happen to need parts, do you? Oh, it was worth a try. Okay, let's we're gonna be over here. Go hit one of our storage containers. Oh, cargo. Thank you. We're just going to drop all of this stuff off. We know Bob's going to steal it all to do what he wants with it, but that's okay. He's welcome to it. All right. So what we did is, like I said, we've gone ahead and we've moved this over so that now we have that spot in the middle. Some of the other things that I've done, I've gone ahead and finished off the crew compartment. So you can see everything is in there. If we close off, there's a spot somewhere that I should still be able to get into, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get onto it on this side. Yeah, not going to be able to get to it on this side. I have to go to the other side of the ship. That's fine. But we have closed off pretty much most of the ship. So there's a new mod that came out on the 24th. It's a new door mod, and it's this beastie. It's Deck Door IR, I believe is the name of the mod. It was made by, I want to say Iron Hospital, I think is the name. I can never remember. But I'll put a link to this specific mod, because what it does is it adds a bunch of doors that I really like the design of. I mean, look at this. This is just awesome. Let's go ahead and get rid of all the crap on the screen. And so you actually have a nice doorway. This is sort of styled like some of the... There's been other mods that have had doors styled similar to this, but the amount of detail in this one is what I really like. And they do come labeled as well. Now, the one thing I do see is that when we walk through them, it does a little bit... You have a little bit of weirdness going on there. But I don't think that's a door issue. I think that is a gravity issue. Why am I... Yeah, see? I didn't used to get... something's going on in the save, and I'm not sure what. Interesting. I'll have to figure that out. But so you have things like this. You have a crew door. Let me just grab this thing for you and show you exactly what you have available. Now these are large and small grid. So you have a deck door, you have a crew door, bridge door. There's a doctor door. It actually says doctor on it. Engine room and warehouse. Now these are really nice because of the fact that they do give you. Go this way. Yeah, see, there's something. Man, I don't know what is going on. It just started doing this. Anyway, so if you come down here to where the engine room is, you know, it'll tell you it's an engine room. See, that one works okay. Alright, there's just something going on upstairs. I'll figure that out in a bit. But yeah, like I was saying, you have these nice stylized doors, and they're labeled. So that is an awesome mod. So to the mod author, thank you for that, and very well done, man. Bob has his little space down here. All right, you know, and we have our med bay eventually, which I'll probably. The one thing I would like to see, and the mod author has already said that it's not able to be done with the way that he's doing this particular door mod, is to have an LCD in here or something where you could change the lettering on the door. Now I've seen a door mod that did that, but I don't know how they did it. I think it was just an animated LCD, but I'd have to check and see what they did. But there is a labeling mod available that basically put a label on doors, so you could actually come up and change what it said on here. But yeah, anyway, but like I said, this is an awesome mod. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm probably going to add this to my big list of mods I will usually use. So alright, so let's get back out of here. Should be, yeah, there we go. Alright. Yeah, see, I don't know what's going on, because I wasn't having this issue earlier. Alright, so we're just going to fly around with jetpack. Now, one of the nice things is that this does basically allow us to have remember if I said I wanted to have the crew recreation area be able to see out in the space? Well, the barracks can see out into space as well. In fact, let's go back in and I will show you the view from in there. There it goes, see? Yeah, it's something about it just taking extra time to calculate when you stumble. So when you come into the, hopefully if you can get into the crew, there we go. Now I'm going to put another set of doors here, so you'll have one that goes over here and you'll have another one that separates this room. And I will probably change this conveyor out for the vented conveyor. And then basically we'll be able to use this little room here as an airlock, in case you ever need to. But we do have everything set up. You can actually see out on this side. You know, that was not the good view. This is the better view. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. And I'm probably going to touch up this back portion as well. But it's at least give you an idea of where we're going with the overall design. And then I enjoy the fact that I can, okay, yeah, there's something going on with that. Alright, it works when you fly around, so I have to check and see if it's the door mod or if it's something in the calculations, because it may be something because of some of the blocks I'm using. There may be some funkiness going on there. But yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to change this up a little bit. I mean, I could put a turret on this, which might not be a bad idea to give you a little bit aft defense here. We did put some more lift thrusters in, and those are being built into the nacelle system. And I'm thinking we are going to do something with this piece here. Let's see if we do that. We can then go, let's see here. Do something like that maybe. Maybe. Oh, I kind of like that. Actually, it's interesting. It's interesting to look at. So if we go here, let's go like that. Yeah, that might work. That might work. Alright, so let's go here. We're going to flip this up. Rotate that down. And then that means we can just do this. And that. And then that ends up closing that off. And then one of the things that I want to do is we're going to take this block, and that block. And we're going to grab a gear, because what I want to have is I'm going to set this up around the idea of being able to have the ship basically dock on either end. And then because you have the ramp over here, this will build out basically a docking arm onto the base, and we'll have it set up so that when you get, and we're going to put these the landing gear on the other side as well. So when you pull in, no matter which side you pull in from, you'll basically be able to have, I'm going to have it set up so that that ramp meets up with the middle of this this arm here. So we'll have to figure out the spacing to put in an area for these landing gear to dock into. And you should be, oh, you know what, we have different lengths on that. Alright. So we got that one there. So we've got this one here. Now, like I said, we haven't normalized everything yet. Which direction are you in? Yeah, I think that's... No, I have it the other way. Actually, I think I want it the other way. I think I want this one flipped. Yeah, there we go. Yes. All right. Ow. Okay, so that gets us some of our initial docking area. We're going to need to change up a little bit of this portion, because what I'm going to do is we're going to mirror what we have over here. And I'm thinking I want you drop one of you there, and then if we go let's see, go like that, I think. Yeah, I kind of like that. That works. I think that works. All right. And before we forget what we just did, let's go ahead and do that there. And then we went like so. Like so. Alright. So we are getting closer to getting this thing done. Oh, let's see here. Oh, I didn't show you the bridge yet either. I'll show you the bridge in a second. I just put a fairly simple bridge in. One of the things that I was thinking about doing, though, now that we've gotten most of this figured out, I was actually thinking to make this the front of the ship. Give it a more rugged bow line. But I don't know what how I think about that. Because if I do that, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to change what the rooms back here are for. So basically you'd have a bridge on one side, or maybe even all the way across. But we would have to figure out where would we put habitation then. I mean, we could just repurpose this room to actually be a all-in-one residential area, or maybe repurpose the med area down here. I don't know. Let me know what you think. We have a comment section. Feel free to throw the comments down in there. Okay, so still need to get a few more things for the reactors up and running. We want to get the jump drives welded up, and we need to get some of this other stuff basically finished. And so what I'm thinking is let's go something like this. Oh yeah, we're gonna leave the jetpack on. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Yeah, because I was trying to figure out how I wanted to finish this particular area. One of the things that I was playing around with are windows over here. But I'm not sure if the jump drives here are going to be considered airtight. I don't think that they are, but I don't remember. So we're going to try it out. And what we'll do is once we have everything, all of this stuff built and have everything sealed, what should be sealed in, we'll basically try opening and closing doors and see where we lose pressure. And yes, I know there are scripts that will let me do that. But in this particular case, I'm actually not going to use that. Because for me, it's more fun to go through and try and figure out where it is. If I get stuck, then I'll go through and say, okay, let's just figure it out because I want to fix it. But until we get to that point, you know, have some fun with it. The other side of that is that if I do that type of work on camera, you can see how my thought process works, and it may help you find answers for your own. All right. Because that's basically how I learned to do it, was just watching other people and then figuring out if I had similar issues, how they were solving that problem. And then take the information back to my area, like to my builds, and use the same methodology to fix or rebuild what I needed to. All right, so let's go ahead and grab the parts for this. I think that's all we really need. All right, there's one. Really? Interesting. I could swear I grabbed enough for 6 windows. Maybe it was only 5 and I thought it was 6. It's okay. Not like I don't have the parts. Alright. Yeah, so the big catch on this side is going to be those jump drives. Alright. That's Last one there. And just because we want it to be fairly consistent here, so we're going to go ahead and grab one of you. There you go. And then that way you can see, you'll be able to see the reactors from the exterior of the ship. That way when you're coming into it, you'll know whether or not the ship's under power. Thrusters are there, landing gear is here. Okay. This area is basically done, I think. And it should just be, let's go ahead and load you up. So it's really just closing off the areas that are open currently. Right. You know what? Yeah. I just said that I was going to leave that. Alright, so yeah, okay, so that's still open over here. So let me go ahead and close. We'll close that off. We'll leave that side open. But I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and close this area off. Okay, so the only thing we would need over here now is an O2 connection. And I may do that off of one of these. I mean, I guess I could just do the vent. Let's see here. If I wanted to splice this in, where would I pull it from? I mean, I guess I could be a smartass and actually hide it, but that kind of defeats the purpose of having it, because I want to be able to see. See, I'm really tempted, but it wouldn't work for what I wanted to do. It'd be really annoying. Because, I mean, I guess I could take this out, do a conveyor block there, conveyor junction specifically. I need interior plates, and I just boxed myself in. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna go down here. We're gonna grab some parts for those, and then we're going to go to grab a vent really quick. I want that one. And the parts for the vent. Okay. Load that up. Oh, so yeah. Hopefully everybody had a fantastic Christmas for those who celebrate, or a fantastic Tuesday for those who don't. Alright. Now, if we close... So, in theory, if we close this... Yes, so it is the... these guys are not welded up yet. So we need to get these welded up and see if this whole thing pressurizes. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, hopefully you had a fantastic holiday. I have to say mine was actually pretty good. It was nice and quiet. Spent time with the in-laws. We do 2 different Christmas dinners. We do one Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day with different portions of the family from the wife's side. So yeah, it was nice. Get to hang out with people I don't get to see that often, and you know, just enjoy the time with family. All right, so ooh, another thruster came online. Nice. We're slowly getting there. All right, how many of these guys? Still just the one there. All right, slowly but surely. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna finish getting the parts for the jump drives welded up. This is going to take me quite some time, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and call this one here. We'll get the jump drives welded up. When we come back on Friday, hopefully the ship will be basically done and in a condition to take a pilot flight or test flight out. Give her shakedown cruise, see how she works. If everything looks good and we like the way that it's handling, then we will add a second Igor to the system. We have made the changes to the deck area here for her. So once we have the 2 Igors, we'll be able to take this thing out and actually put it to use. All right, so on that note, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, want to see more, or just want to do something nice for a YouTuber during the holidays, hit that subscribe button. And if you actually want to be kept up to date with what's going on around here, be sure to ring the bell as well. And I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Enjoy the week, and hopefully you have a happy and safe New Year's as well. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. All right, so go get some superconductors, get some gravity generator or gravity components, and lots of steel plate. Oh, yay.